BTS fans are buzzing with excitement after a surprising update involving Jin and Jungkook. Fresh from wrapping up his final concert in Amsterdam, Jin is currently enjoying some time in Europe. However, it seems his peaceful European days might be cut short, thanks to Jungkook. According to fans who have been closely following the group's activities, Jungkook, who is currently in Los Angeles with other BTS members for a short vacation, has been persistently calling for Jin to come over. Reports suggest that Jungkook has even extended what he calls a special invitation for Jin to pack his bags and head straight to LA. This unexpected gesture has sparked wild speculation among ARMYs worldwide. Could this be a hint at a mini BTS reunion in the United States? Or is Jungkook simply missing his Hyung and wanting some quality time together under the sunny skies of California? Social media platforms lit up overnight with posts and theories. Many fans are already imagining what the two could be up to if Jin does decide to make the trip, from beach outings to late-night LA food hunts. While there's no official statement from Big Hit Music, ARMYs are keeping a close eye on both Jin's and Jungkook's updates. For now, one thing is clear. Whether in Europe or America, BTS members never fail to keep their fans on their toes with heartwarming interactions and surprise moments. BTS fans are buzzing with excitement after a surprising update involving Jin and Jungkook. Fresh from wrapping up his final concert in Amsterdam, Jin is currently enjoying some time in Europe. However, it seems his peaceful European days might be cut short thanks to Jungkook, who has been spending time in Los Angeles with other BTS members on a short holiday. Rumors began swirling when fans noticed subtle hints on social media suggesting that Jungkook has been persistently calling for Jin to join him in LA. Sources close to the fandom even described it as a special invitation, implying that Jungkook wants Jin to pack his bags and hop on a plane to the United States as soon as possible. The idea of a sudden reunion has sent ARMYs into a frenzy, with many speculating whether this could lead to an impromptu BTS gathering in the City of Angels, or if Jungkook simply misses his Hyung and wants to spend some quality time together. On Twitter and Instagram, countless fan posts appeared within hours, sharing theories and even playful edits of the duo enjoying sunny beaches, late-night street food, and perhaps a quiet catch-up after months apart. The thought of Jin trading the crisp European air for California sunshine has fans eagerly checking both artists' social media accounts for any sign of a boarding pass or airport sighting. Big Hit Music has yet to confirm anything, leaving the story wide open for interpretation. Still, one thing is certain. Whether in Europe or America, the bond between BTS members remains as strong as ever, and their spontaneous moments together never fail to spark joy across the global fandom. BTS fans are buzzing with excitement after a surprising update involving Jin and Jungkook. Fresh from wrapping up his final concert in Amsterdam, Jin is currently enjoying some well-deserved time in Europe. But his peaceful days abroad might soon take an unexpected turn. Jungkook, who is in Los Angeles along with other BTS members for a short vacation, seems to have made it his mission to convince Jin to come over as soon as possible. The whispers started when keen-eyed fans noticed interactions hinting that Jungkook had been persistently reaching out to his Hyung. Some even described it as a special invitation, an open call for Jin to drop everything, book a flight, and join the LA festivities without delay. The possibility of a sudden, unplanned reunion between the two has sent ARMYs into overdrive, with online discussions filled with excitement, theories, and a flood of fan-made edits imagining what their time together might look like. The idea of Jin stepping off a plane into the warm California sun has captured the imagination of millions. Fans envision beach strolls, late-night food runs, and heartfelt conversations between the two, away from the spotlight yet still radiating the warmth of their friendship. Every social media update is now under close watch, with fans searching for even the tiniest clue that Jin has accepted the invitation. Big Hit Music remains silent on the matter, but the silence only fuels the anticipation. Whether this is the start of an unexpected BTS get-together in Los Angeles or simply a sweet gesture from Jungkook to his beloved Hyung, one thing is certain. The bond between them continues to capture hearts, proving once again that BTS's magic lies not just in their music, but in the deep, unshakable connection they share. BTS fans across the globe are caught in a wave of speculation and excitement following whispers of a heartfelt gesture from Jungkook to Jin. After completing his final concert in Amsterdam, Jin has been spending some peaceful days in Europe, savoring a rare break from the group's intense schedule. Yet, his quiet retreat might be on the verge of a dramatic change. Thousands of miles away, Jungkook, who is currently in Los Angeles with several other BTS members enjoying a sun-soaked holiday, appears determined to bring Jin across the ocean and into the heart of their getaway. The rumor mill began turning when subtle signs surfaced online, social media posts, fan observations, and indirect hints suggesting Jungkook has been persistently reaching out to Jin. Words like "special invitation" have begun circulating within fan communities, painting a picture of Jungkook urging his Hyung to drop everything, pack his suitcase, and join the festivities under California's bright skies. For devoted armies, the idea of such a spontaneous reunion is almost too good to resist. Many are already imagining scenes of the two walking through the palm-lined streets of LA, sharing laughter over late-night meals, or quietly catching up after months apart. Twitter and Instagram have been ablaze with fan-made edits and playful captions, some even tracking potential flight schedules from Europe to Los Angeles in the hope of spotting Jin on his way. The excitement is so palpable that every new post from either member is being analyzed for clues, a stray emoji, a familiar background, or even the reflection in a sunglass lens could send fans spiraling into fresh theories. The prospect of seeing Jin trade the chilly European weather for LA's golden sunshine has turned into a shared daydream, one that grows more vivid with every passing hour. Big hit music has remained tight-lipped, offering no confirmation or denial, which only adds fuel to the speculation. In the absence of official news, the fandom's imagination has free rein. Some believe this could mark the beginning of a low-key BTS gathering in America, while others see it as nothing more than Jungkook missing the company of his beloved Hyung and longing for a slice of home while abroad. Regardless of the reason, the situation has once again proven that BTS's greatest strength lies not only in their chart-topping music and record-breaking performances, but also in the bonds that tie them together, bonds strong enough to inspire millions, even in moments as simple as one friend inviting another to join him halfway across the world. Fans are now hanging onto every update, no matter how small, as if it could be the clue that finally confirms Jin's journey to Los Angeles. Airport staff in both Europe and the United States have reportedly noticed an unusual increase in inquiries from international media and curious fans about flights that match Jin's possible travel plans. In online communities, some have even gone as far as to map out which LA locations the two might visit first, from trendy cafes in West Hollywood to the quiet beaches in Malibu where they could relax away from the public eye. The emotional weight of such a reunion cannot be understated. Jin, who has just finished a demanding performance schedule, would find himself welcomed by the warm and familiar presence of his bandmates, especially Jungkook, whose playful yet heartfelt calls for his Hyung to come here soon have already charmed millions. For Jungkook, the thought of having Jin nearby might mean more than simply sharing a vacation. It could be a way to restore the feeling of togetherness that BTS members often cherish, but rarely get to enjoy in the midst of their separate commitments. The speculation has now evolved into a kind of global watch party, with fans across different time zones waiting for what they hope will be that single, unmistakable image: Jin stepping out of LAX, greeted by a smiling Jungkook. Hashtags combining their names with reunion and LA have been trending on Twitter multiple times in the past 24 hours, showing just how invested the fandom is in this unfolding story. Even non-fans who stumble across these updates can sense the shared anticipation, the way millions of people are collectively holding their breath for one simple confirmation, until either Jin or Jungkook speaks out, or until someone captures that first reunion moment on camera. The mystery will remain. But perhaps that's part of the magic, the way BTS, even in their quiet, off-stage moments, can still captivate the world with nothing more than a rumor, a hope, and the unshakable bond between two friends who have crossed countless stages together. And if the day comes when Jin finally accepts that special invitation, Los Angeles may very well witness one of the most heartwarming BTS moments of the year, and so the waiting continues, each passing hour fueling both curiosity and excitement. Somewhere in Europe, Jin may be winding down from the intensity of his Amsterdam performance, packing away memories of cheering crowds and glittering lights, while in Los Angeles, Jungkook could be glancing at his phone every few minutes, wondering if the next notification will be Jin confirming his flight. The time difference only adds to the suspense. When Jin is finishing dinner in Europe, Jungkook is just starting his day under the Californian sun. Their worlds separated by miles, but connected by the constant stream of messages that fans imagine are flying back and forth between them. The atmosphere in the fandom feels almost electric, a mix of speculation, longing, and playful imagination. Some are convinced this special invitation signals something bigger, perhaps a secret project or an impromptu group moment the world isn't ready for yet. Others are sure it's simply about friendship, that after months apart, Jungkook just wants to share a meal, a laugh, and maybe a late-night drive through the glowing streets of LA with his Hyung by his side. Whatever the truth may be, the narrative has already taken root in millions of minds, turning this simple rumor into a global story. It's this kind of moment that shows why BTS remains such a phenomenon. Even without a stage, without choreography, without music videos or official announcements, they can still make the world feel like it's holding its breath. If Jin's next step is toward that airport gate, then somewhere on the other side, Jungkook will be waiting, and the cameras will be ready, the fans will be watching, and a single embrace could break the internet. Until then, the story lives on in tweets, in Instagram captions, in whispered conversations between fans who know that sometimes the quietest gestures carry the loudest meaning. And maybe, just maybe, that special invitation will soon turn into a moment they'll remember for the rest of their lives.